with the new release of the America's DLC, we are back in our very original zoo because we're going to be adding on to it and making some edits to things and, you know, just trying to really get some things going together. Hello everybody, for those of you who are new, my name is Johnny and we are back in the original Etonan Zoo once again. It's been a while since we've been in this zoo. It's been like, since what, like last July probably, so almost a year since we've been in this zoo. And it shows because we have so many things trying to die of old age. Like this little one right here is about to. Any second now. Any second now. There we go. And now we can call our vet. Okay, but yeah. Welcome back to Etonan Zoo, guys. We are here today to kind of work with some of the more America's Animal Pack animals. As you guys can see, the zoo is very different. I've added new things. We've done a little bit more decorating and things like that. And for those of you who have seen this zoo before, well, for those of you who haven't, what are you doing? You gotta see me build this. But for those of you who have seen this zoo before, I will go ahead and kind of go over the changes I made. I did some minor changes to some of these habitats that really needed like updating and whatnot. Like this gator one had to get some updating, so we worked with that. Dillo Cave has a new Mexican red knee tarantula in it to kind of give it a new look, and it's also, you know, the armadillos. They're beautiful. We've updated Flamingo Falls, which we will get to. That'll be the last thing we get to, because that's going to be the first thing we do with today. Obviously, our jaguars are doing just fine, and they're happy in their little enclosure as well. We built this pond over here, which we're going to be putting something in here today. Nothing to do with the mod, but just something to kind of add to our zoo that we haven't built on in a long time. And as you guys can obviously see, over here is where we are extending. And we are going to be working with these two barns over here, because this is going to be the family fun farm zone, family farm fun zone, farm family zone farm fun. Yes. But anyways, yeah, we're going to be working with these two barn blueprints that I made a long time ago, and we're gonna try to do something fun with those. But on any other things that I have missed out, oh yes, we did add a new species of animal over here. We added the alpaca along with the llamas. The tortoises and binturongs I don't think were updated at all. No, I think I kind of left those alone. I added shelter to the Doll Sheep Mountain Trail, and then if we come over here, you can see I added another new animal, the European fallow deer, because I wanted to add just one more animal into the Australian area. And you're probably wondering, wait a minute, it's European fallow deer. They are in Australia. They're just a very invasive species, and as you can see, we have an invasive species sign over there and one over there. So these people can learn a little bit about invasive species. Pretty cool, right? And then, other than like, you know, obviously you can see like different sunshades around and stuff like that, that I've been placing throughout and just trying to make sure everything looks nice and dandy for when we get started. Even over here you can see these canopy ones that I use all the time. And yeah, so getting started, Flamingo Falls, it is empty. It is 100% empty. And I just so happen to have been collecting American flamingos, because we are now going to be using American flamingos instead of greater flamingos in Flamingo Falls. And I know that might sound weird, but it actually makes quite a bit of sense. And as you can see, we've got these, you know, these working and stuff like that. I've been replacing everything here, making sure everything's ready. And we're going to also grab the new American flamingo. Isn't there a new American flamingo sign? Oh no, our mechanic has to research the new stuff, doesn't it? Yeah, Fiesta theme. I forgot about that. Yeah, we have everything but that researched, I think, correct? Yes, so once we get that first one, we'll go ahead and do that. But let's take a look at these new flamingos. They look pretty good. I like their models a lot. One thing I was pretty happy with the new Planet Zoo DLC is that we were getting more birds. And you can never have enough. Wow, that one's taken off. That one is out of here. But anyways, as you can see, they've got a different beak structure, different coloring and stuff like that. They're obviously, in general, just a lot more pink, like just a lot more saturated, I guess you could say. But anyways, as I was saying, one thing that I was really a big fan of with the new DLC was them getting new birds in, like Rhea birds, flamingos. I wish, however, that we would get some more waterfowl, like geese or maybe black swans or even mallards would be pretty awesome. I don't know. There's a lot of different things we could kind of work with here. And then obviously, as you guys can see, I made this a mesh wall now. So that's here too as well. So people can view it from the outside. And there we go. Look at all the flamingos. They're very happy right now. Very happy right now. And I don't think anything is necessarily bothering them. You could use more food enrichment, but you only have one food enrichment available unless they add something different for these guys. And I believe that I should be currently, yes, researching them, and I am. I wanted to make sure all of that was set up and ready for when we got started. So yeah, that's very cool. Okay, so getting started over here, I kind of wanted to do something with Rhea birds, obviously. And then we wanted to also do something with, obviously like normal farm animals. Like I want to do one that's like probably like sheep and stuff like that. And we'll probably do this smaller barn and we'll make that like the sheep stuff over here. And then right in this one, I would like to do maybe Rhea birds mixed with something else. So let's go ahead and check out the Greater Rhea. There it is. Rhea birds. Y'all need 1.25 meters, grade 2 fence. Very cool. And then you need 7,000 square foot at least. You guys are going to be hugging up against the monorail. And you can have llamas, alpacas, and capybaras. Can people enter your stuff? No. People cannot enter your interaction. You can't interact. So this one specifically is going to be a little different. So what we're going to do, I'm going to move this up to like 20. There we go. And we're going to do this. So that way there is a viewing point. So that, you know, people can come over here and look at the Rheas. Or what I'm going to do, let's do 16. Let's go down 1. Control. We're going to raise this. Raise it up. We'll do like, we'll raise it up like right to here. And then, yeah, we'll do it like this. And then we did get a support, we did. Let's make sure we throw some railing. Railing on elevated, like so. So there is multiple viewing points. Very good. I wanted to do square edges, but there's not really a way to do that unless, if I delete this, align to grid. No, there's no way to do that. It's just a little too snug like that. But yeah, there's another little viewing point right there, which is nice. And what we're going to do is we're just going to use chain link. And we're going to, can I do a curve selection? We're just going to go like this. And then I can see about maybe pushing that any closer. No. Okay, right there is fine. And over here. Right there. So something like this. So that way there's a good viewing point. Okay, I did build the barriers, which, you know, we finally have that area planned out. But now, why is that? Do I have random rotation on? That would be why that's like that. There we go. We just want to go ahead and do this and this. There we go. Just wanted to add little flamingos to there. Flamingo Falls. It is completely brand new, brand new, spanking new flamingos. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Added another forage pool as well. So yeah, over here, we did do some planning. So now, this, so what I did was I made like a little nature trail that goes all the way around. Because honestly, it just, you know, whatever. I thought it was fine. Wasn't a big deal to me. And, you know, it's cool. And something I actually have to do before I forget. So in animal storage, I kind of started getting some animals. We do need some swans. So let's go ahead and grab us. Are these two swans the exact same? No, this one's got more longevity, which I like that a little more. So let's send these swans into here. So the swan pond is now set. Very good. Also, what do you guys think of these fountains? I think they're pretty cool. Find them on the Steam Workshop. Okay, so now it's about finding more sheep, Rhea birds, which I haven't seen any. Sheep. Hill Randor sheep. Then we need to check for goats. No goats. And then I'm really okay with just the one donkey. So here we go, these swans are in. And I gotta say, one of my favorite models in this entire game is the swan model. It's just, if you, hold on, let me pause this. Like, just the attention to detail in these feathers just looks so good. I just really like the coloring and the shading. They did a really, like, just impeccable job on the swans. They're possibly one of my favorite models in the entire game. Other than maybe cassowaries. Cassowary, I think, also has an extremely amazing model. If you, like, do this, and you can get real close. Whoops, where am I? Where am I now? Is this them? Okay. So yeah, if we get just a good view, just look at that. Look at all that detailing. I love the cassowary model. It's one of my favorites. It's just so amazing. And I'm really excited to see this Rhea bird model if we can get our hands on some anytime soon. Let's check again. Oh, not what I meant to do. Greater Rhea, nope. And then obviously we still need sheep. There we go. Goats. Yeah, I'm paused. Okay, didn't realize that. So sheep and goats, we're trying to get some more of those. For now, we're gonna throw all of these into here. And this, we do need to name it. We're just gonna call it, petting barn. Okay. And now before those are added into here, obviously we need to add a fence around here. Not flamingo. Fence around here. And I think we use the rustic fences, which I have not used. Yeah, these picket fences maybe. Or we could go with these rustic wood fences. Yeah, we'll do these. Whoops. Rustic wood fences. Just because it kind of matches a little bit better. There we go. And then, do I have position snap? Sometimes you gotta just turn it on and off again. Yeah, I guess it don't work for this. So here we're just gonna kind of control X this. And then we need to get the, where is it? This one. Okay, and then we can go back to 4. This actually needs to be slightly rotated. Like so. And now, the 4 meter. Okay. We're just going to add it like so. Sorry, I know this part's a little not that fun. Okay, so now I need to check and fix some of this stuff. Give me a second, you guys don't need to see me fix all this. Okay, so now that that situation's fixed, we can kind of go ahead and start decorating in here. We're going to take buffalo grass. We'll go dry buffalo grass, and we're just going to make sure we set that to random rotation. And just kind of get a lot of it. Lots of it going. Just keep placing throughout here, like so. We want to just make this look like these guys got lots of little bits of grass to go ahead and munch on. And then I kind of want to get like a big bush. Where can I get like a real big bush? Like a big saltwort bush, like right here. And then we'll do like a hawthorn over here. Okay, but we are first going to check terrain. Way too much long grass for you guys. So we're going to short grass it up. And just, I don't know, keep doing that until they're finally happy with the amount of grass. We're going to do kind of like a light soil over here. And then just short grass. Just keep on that. Here we go. So this is a little too much sand as well. So we're going to try to do bits of soil. See if I can't just slightly take out some of that sand, like so. And then they want rock, so we'll go smooth rock in here, inside the barn, just to kind of give it like a concrete feel. Like that. Okay. Now, in blueprints, I should have a goat climbing frame. Yes, goat climbing frame. These, just going to sink them way down. And they will be right over here. Now, whether or not these guys will actually use them, they can use some of them, not all of them, but they can use some of them. Very cool. And now, we're going to go enrichment, but first we're going to take small bedding and just line it. Just get it like this, and then we'll get like some large ones. Big old food trough in here. We'll do a medium one out here. And then for water, we'll get a water pipe. Right there. And then enrichment items, grab ball. I'm gonna put the grab ball inside. Scarecrow feeder. Put it over here. Let's see. Hanging grazing feeder. Put that. There's a kid on the goat climbing frame. That's hilarious. They're climbing on the climbing frames. That's crazy. So we got this tree Scott's pine that I can place somewhere through here. Put it right there. And then anything else? Nah, that seems about good. How about you? You have foot and mouth disease. That is something. And then yeah, you're pretty much the same, except you can also have the veggie jelly cake, which I don't necessarily care about. So yeah, this is all good. This is all set. Now we're gonna keep paused here. Great birds. So I do have a male, but in a group, we only want one male. So for now, we're gonna send this Rhea here, and we're gonna wait it out until he comes into here. Okay, our Greater Rhea bird is now here, and I just gotta say, we gotta take a quick pause here. Look at this model. It looks great. Look at the detail in the feathers. I like it a lot. And, you know, it's just really cool. And I've seen a lot of Rhea birds in real life, and these just look great. Granted, I think I've seen more white ones than anything else, really. But yeah, it's kind of cool. It's pretty cool. And then, okay, so vet research, we are going to put, which one of these vets is the farm fun zone? Oh, we don't have one for farm fun zone yet. So we're gonna hire another veterinarian. Farm fun zone for you. You are Dawn Crook. So Dawn Crook, you are going to work on the Greater Rhea. And then we also have to work on the Hill Randor sheep, but we'll not worry about that right now. Okay, so Rhea bird, what do we think? You are perfectly fine with all of this terrain. Awesome. One thing we are going to do is just heavy soil throughout the inside of the barn here. Like that. And then what we want to do as well is we want to make mechanic come here every 3 months. And then over here, same deal, mechanic every 3 months. We want to make sure this is getting attended to. Okay, so now let's talk about enrichment. What do you want? So we can give you a forage box, and I think we'll give you that outside. We'll give you a slow feeder inside. We will give you a small ice ball inside. We are going to give you this forage box. Let's put it way out here where the monorails can see it being used. Mirror mobile, we'll put it out over here. And then what else do we have? Nothing too crazy. We'll give them like a small beach ball. And we'll put that like also inside maybe? Nah, we'll put it outside. We'll let them play with this outside. Okay, and then for shelter, beds and shelter, we are going to grab small bedding. Let's make sure this is actually on the ground. And just go like this, because these guys, there's going to be a lot of you eventually, I can already tell. And then we'll take this blueprint. We'll just go ahead and sink that. Gives you just a little bit more shelter to work with. And then we're going to take more small bedding. Just place it through there. Okay, so animal trading, animal market. We have a female, perfect. So in here, we have, what is going on? Being carried. Oh, okay. So you guys, we're going to upgrade you. Donkey, upgrade you. Hill Randor sheep, you cannot be upgraded yet, but we will keep it in mind. So we are going to go to sheep. See if there's any females. There are 2. Very good. And just send y'all into the petting barn. Okay, so this habitat will just be Rhea barn for now. Look at it. He's just sitting there. He's just standing there menacingly. What are you doing? You're just chilling? Yeah, bros, you're kind of freaking me out a little bit. So yeah, the only thing you really are worried about now is social grouping. Okay, so food and water. Large food bowl, obviously, in here. And then let's put a water pipe in the corner. Pretty cool. Look at him. He's chilling right outside the monorail. And that's exactly what I kind of wanted for this. I wanted this guy to be right viewable. I wanted this whole group of these guys to be right out by the monorail. Is this the female one? Oh, it is the new female one. Pretty good. And I do want to make sure there is no escape points. There is no escape points. Perfect. Alrighty. So now, just go back to Greater Rhea. Perfect. Okay, so let's see what kind of decorations we get for the Greater Rhea. So for the Rhea bird, we just get these little things. That's fine. It's not incredible, but okay. No. And then we're just gonna go ahead and I see suckers right there. Now we need sheep. Rustic animal sheep sign. Perfect. Donkey. And then a goat. Rustic alpine goat. And then we'll do like a little bronze goat statue right. We'll do right here. We'll do a couple of them going at each other like that. That's cool. Very, very cool. And then we can go ahead and get rid of that. So, now in terms of education boards, I think what we'll do is we'll just put them like on this back wall. So, education. Get rid of hygiene. Nope, not the standing ones. Just the wall one. Here it is. We want to do this, and then we'll put one kind of in between the benches here. Rhea. Rhea. Perfect. Look at that. And now our Rhea birds are all set. Now over here, we're going to do the same thing with the, well, the lots of animals we have in here. So, and now here what we'll do is we're going to try to space this out. Nope, not that one, this one. Try to space this out correctly. Perfect. Here. Goat. Here. Not goat. Sheep. Donkey. Perfect. And now we have things. People are going in this to see the Rheas, which is kind of funny. And now over here, people are also seeing this here. And then, actually, just gonna duplicate that. Put it right there. Perfect. So now people can come up here, they can read about the Rhea, and then they can see the Rhea over here. Or, if they see all people running throughout this, they're like, oh, I want to go see that, and they go in here. Very cool. And then we have like this whole nature trail around the Swan Pond as well. That's pretty sick. This area is just about done, I would say. Do we have trash cans in here? Yes, okay, so this is all set. This is all set. The only thing we need to do now is just get more female Rhea birds eventually. But that'll come in time. I do kind of want to see, is there any... I need to go over to here. Can I just click the railing maybe? Yeah. Ride camera. Where is this one going? This is not the right one. Train. None of these are going the way I wanted to. This one is, I think. Hold on, I need to see the opposite side. There we go. Perfect. This one's going the right way. So now we're just passing the dull sheep. Let's go ahead and hit this. And now we're going through the mountain tunnel. Okay, gotta come out the other side now. I like this kid's pointing at dirt. Oh, wow, did you see that? Look, there's dirt. Probably because I'm in a tunnel. And then, yeah. Okay, over here. Now, you can even see the barrier for the llamas and the rocks for the binturong as well. So now we are passing the collared peccary. There they are. Look at them. Peccary. I love the peccary, one of my favorites. Okay, now we're gonna load up real quick. Let's go ahead and speed this part up. Oh, wait, people are getting off. Now this should open up and people get on. There we go. And now, look at this. You get a whole view of the Greater Rheas. Granted, I made it so that thing goes 18 miles an hour now. It used to go 15. Let's try to like go... Let's slow this down to 17. Slow it down just a little bit. So people get a better view. But yeah, look at this. And now, yeah, this whole area looks really nice. I'm really happy with it. The Rhea birds are just chilling like villains. Any more females? Not yet. Okay. So obviously we still have the ocelot bush dog. Whiteface. Yeah, the whiteface. Hold on. Let's be sure that we're getting everything here. Let's go like this. Okay. So we've built for all these DLC, for the new DLC animals, we've built for the American flamingo. We've not built for the bighorn sheep. We've not built for the bush dog. We have built for the coyote. Be sure to go look at our new franchise series to see that. We've now built for the Greater Rhea. We have not built for the ocelot. And we have not built for the whiteface saki. Okay. You know, popular to unpopular opinion, depending on where you stand. I wish that the whiteface saki would have instead of them, we would have gotten spider monkeys. But, you know, I don't know, that's just me. I like spider monkeys because I was friends with a spider monkey. I've been friends with multiple spider monkeys, actually. I was thinking one particular spider monkey, but then I realized there was more of them that I've been friends with in my my period of life. So yeah, there's that. Okay, cool. We are finished on those guys. What do we need to do now? We need hill randor sheep, right? Can just anybody research that, or is it going to be like, oh, I can't research that, that's not my area? But yeah, flamingos. And they only have the one thing. We do have food level 3 for them now, so we can go ahead and make sure that they're eating good. Right there. Very good. So actually, is there any animals that I'm forgetting when it comes to higher grades of food? Randor sheep, which I can't do anything about. Ute swans, I can do something about that. And the Greater Rhea, can't do anything just yet, but we're gonna just slightly improve you guys. And none of you guys are hungry. Very good. Quarantine, nobody's using the quarantines. Good, that means we're doing something right, I guess. Very cool. Etonan Zoo, we have been doing some really fun stuff in this. Be sure to watch the Etonan Zoo series, it's really, really good, and we really enjoyed it. I might make a separate playlist just based for Etonan Zoo, because I know a lot of you guys really do love this zoo specifically. This was our first love, and we did just so many great things with it. I'm thinking we're going to do an updated tour video very soon, and I'd like to see that. And we've got protesters. Why? Because a Binturong. Which one? This little baby? Why is it unhappy? Oh, it's stuck. Okay. Is your welfare going to shoot up now? There it goes. There you go. It's happy now. Y'all can leave. Why are you in the llama thing specifically? Y'all gonna leave now? Hey, you're protesting over something that's happy. Okay, now they're out. Thank you. Jeez. Get out of here. Habitat cleanliness is a disease risk. It's always gonna be the llamas. It's always going to be the llamas. And then, do I have this set to few? I do not. We're gonna set it to few. Because we don't need a million people in here at once, crowding this whole thing out. But yeah, very cool. Anyways, as I was saying before we noticed those protesters, oh yeah, I put these little buildings here, which I kind of forgot I did. So yeah, we got a lot of things done here in Etonan Zoo. I really do recommend that you guys come and watch this. It was a really fun and amazing series. I do ask that you guys hit that like button. Be sure to hit that sub button down below. Leave a comment down below if you made it this far into the video and want to see an updated tour on the zoo here. Yeah, very cool stuff. Obviously, you guys can even see that this new thing right here that I kind of forgot to mention, the capybara and anteaters, that are brand new to this zoo as well, that I never showed. So yeah. For those of you who did make it this far, you will see this is a brand new animal that has never been seen in this zoo. So yeah, very cool. Is this capybara just smoking? What is going on here? Why is this capybara smoking? That is, I'm gonna call the vet. Vet, come see why this capybara is smoking. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, share the video with a friend if you know somebody who might enjoy the content. I would also appreciate it if you hit that notification bell down below, so that way you get to see these videos when they come out, and you get to have priority over naming all these animals, because it is first come, first serve. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye!